back again. Engage us in the Mohawk as G.I.M. Discord. Thank you. Welcome. Konnichiwa. It's been a beautiful day. It's been a, shall we say, wet day. You great? You got rain today?
Yeah. But I was inside all day until recently. So when it was raining, I was inside. Yeah, but I heard it dripping.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it was needed as usual. It's always needed for us in California, Southern California specifically. But we're gonna do some Q&A, and hopefully it's gonna be entertaining, enlightening, educational, and fulfilling. Let us begin. Oh, excuse me. We have a special guest. It's my brother D.
What's up?
He's dipping his toe into the pool, first time, busting his cherry wide open.
All these sexual innuendos, man. It's wet.
Yeah.
It's wet outside. Busting. What'd you just say?
We're just having fun. Let's do it. You know, social media is it's a tricky thing. It can be good, it can be bad, it can be anything you want it, really. It's like a porn star. And
prostitute.
Yeah. So, you know, you can get things on social media that's worth talking about, that's worth a discussion every day, all day. And I just found some things that were, in my opinion, worth a discussion. And yeah, my brother gonna get to it. Because it's always good to have, you know, another person's opinion, so that can be a debate, go back and forth, etc. It's always good to have that. It's always fun to have that type of rapport. So one of the videos that I saw, whatever, was about women and how they will manipulate a man or men into liking them, and then once that man or men begin to like them, then they switch off. They get the ick. It's confusing. You know the women like that?
Yeah, I dated some women like that.
Yeah?
Well, the last serious one. The last serious one. Yeah, it was like that.
So, I mean, I don't remember, but
I told you about that. What the situation?
That one.
My last serious one. You know what I'm saying? Years ago, decade ago. I remember when she first told me she loved me, and I didn't say it back.
Yeah.
And she was like, she kind of like, it kept her on it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She wasn't really tripping, but she kind of kept her on her toes.
Yeah.
But once I said it back, like weeks later, you know what I'm saying? It didn't, you know what I mean? She kind of changed. But I mean, that was just her. That's the only kind of like real experience that I had from that.
Right.
Because I'd rather sometimes just prefer just showing my love instead of just saying it.
Yeah.
Actions speak louder than words.
Yeah. I mean, that's how I feel as well. And it's like, you know, the love languages.
Right.
Right.
I heard something about that.
So it's like, if I'm showing you how much I love you, out of a month, out of 30 days, if I'm showing you 25 of those 30 days how much I love you, I may not say it every day, but I'm showing you. I may say out of those 25, I may say it 10, right? 25, right? I'm still showing you within those 10, but of those 10, I'm saying it and I'm showing it.
Right.
And the rest of the days, she may say, she may have an attitude or displeasure that I'm not saying it as well, even though I'm showing her.
Right.
How does that work?
It's strange, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like for this, how can a woman not like you when you're liking her? Hold on.
I just
You like her.
love her like.
Okay, let me see. She wants you to approach her. She wants you to court her. And then once it happens, you like her, but now she doesn't like you.
Right.
It's like, what did you want to happen? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And women get off on that.
Because people, I think they like the chase more than the actual capture. You know what I'm saying?
That's a perfect segue. That's a perfect segue.
The journey is more important than the destination or something.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I can't think of the phrase, but I know what you're talking about.
Something like that.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know.
As human beings, man,
we don't know what we want.
Right. We all trying to figure it out.
Yeah. Yeah. We think we know.
Right.
We hope we know.
But I would say the man or the woman, they shouldn't be always saying "I love you" all the dang time. Just show it through your action. You know, when you say it should be like special. Instead of you saying it all the time. I love you too. I love you.
Mm-hmm.
After a while, it gets watered down. Like, just I know you love me. You know I love you. You ain't gotta say it all the time. Just keep doing it with your actions. I know you love me.
That's why I don't celebrate like Valentine's Day and stuff like that.
Right, because it's commercialized.
Yeah.
Because it's like, man, we can do this. Valentine's Day could be
every day.
We can do this every weekend.
Yeah. And like women really get vexed if you don't do anything for Valentine's Day, bro.
Right, because I think they got manipulated. But they need it. But if you got a solid chick, she'll know, like, hey, man, we ain't got to do all this because it's Valentine's Day. We can do this on our anniversary or something. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I feel it.
But you said chasing, so that's gonna be a segue. This is the last one, but since you said it, I'm just gonna weave right into that one. So chasing women, right? I saw a video. My man was I should have watched it more thoroughly so I can remember specifically what he said. I think he said something about it being an imbalance. He was saying how men shouldn't chase women. Women should chase men because what we're chasing, what we have as men, we're the protector, we're the provider, we're the shoulder to lean on. We create logical solutions, etc. and other things. So why are we the ones chasing women? I'm pretty sure that's what he was trying to get at. I'll have to watch it again. So I think he was like, I know he said it's in imbalance. And he said women should be the ones chasing men because once we get that woman, throughout history, once we get that woman, they no longer, it's like they can become a housewife if they want, you know. And now they don't do anything but depend on us.
Right.
So why exactly is it that we're chasing them?
I guess it's from history, I guess. It's just based on history, but it's just in modern times, I don't exactly say a woman need to chase too much. I think it should be like a little equal. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? She just got to show some signs that she wants us to chase. But I'm not with the just 100% of just chasing a chick. You know what I mean? Because then she's not showing interest, but you still chasing her because you're like, oh, she just acting like she don't like me. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know. You shouldn't chase 100%. You should be able to see some signs. The female should show some signs like, hey, please chase me. You know what I'm saying? That's what. So I guess you could just put in something. That's kind of like how they chase.
Yeah.
They just put themselves in situations where men can holler at them. You know what I'm saying?
In that.
But then they'll call a certain man creepy if she ain't attracted to him.
Especially now.
So it's like, damn, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Only the dudes that she like gets the. I don't know if I'm going off subject.
No, that's it. But how you explain it, that pretty much just tie back into the first one.
Right.
About you chasing her, and then if she likes you,
it's all good.
You know what I'm saying?
Keep chasing, yeah,
but if not, then she'll turn around and
call you creepy.
You know. So it's
like,
like,
men that started like, man, I'm not even gonna approach because getting mixed signals.
Yeah.
You're afraid of being accused of being creepy if you do approach. So yeah, it's you gotta take that chance. You get caught sometimes. You just gotta take that chance. Like, look, I gotta approach it. If she say no, she say no.
It's a double-edged sword.
Right, but I don't think you should just be wasting all your time doing that. You should look for some signs first, some eye contact. Don't just randomly just approach a chick that ain't even pay you no attention. She didn't even look at you. She didn't even gaze in your eyes or nothing. It's like, I'm not gonna approach a chick just in line at the grocery store and she ain't even paying me no attention. Like, didn't even look my way. Then I'm just walk up to her. Hey, how you doing? In the middle of a line. You know what I mean?
We see the thing with that is
code approach.
Yeah, the thing with that is like a woman can drop something and you like, hey, excuse me, but she'll just keep ignoring you because she think, oh, he trying to be slick and say I
trying to holler at me. Right.
Like, all right, I'll keep the 20. You know what I'm saying? Oh, wasn't that me and you? Did that happen?
No. I was with the homie before who was in line, who was buying some beer or something, and some chick dropped she had a black and mild. And she dropped her black and mild. Yeah, and then I gave it to her. Well, the homie gave it to her. And we started chopping up with her and stuff, and she was cool.
No, it wasn't me and you, but I think it was me and cuz. We were out, and she dropped her wallet.
Oh, her wallet?
Her whole life.
She
was with a guy. Her whole life.
She was with her dude?
Yeah. Like she was walking in front, and then he walked past, and he dropped. And I looked. Neither one of them heard it. So I'm like, hey, that's yours. And both of them kept walking. Yo, I'm pointing, like, that's hers. You look like her. And she didn't even thank me. He thanked me, but she didn't even thank me. Okay.
You said that's hers. You should have, hey, you dropped your wallet.
No.
That's hers. Hey.
I pointed at it. I said, that's hers.
Right, but some people probably like, what the hell? What are you talking about? Yeah, you gotta look, I know, but you could have hit up, man.
It's too much.
Excuse me, ma'am. You dropped your wallet? That's too much.
It's too much. I mean, you lucky I'm saying that's hers.
Right.
Because
I see some cash in that motherfucker. Yeah. I ain't saying that.
Because I already knew what it was.
Right.
I already knew what it was. Like, because you...
Was she fun?
It's like, you can't do anything now. You
Right.
can't be nice, you can't be mean, you can't be chivalrous.
I mean, you can, but you just got to deal with the consequences.
Right, and that's the thing, you know, why?
But it might, most of the time, it ain't going to be no consequences, but if there is some consequences, you be like, damn, I should have never even said that. Yeah. But, I mean, that's life, you know?
Yeah.
You just got to sometimes you got to take some chances, man.
I don't like it.
Right.
But, and that's, you don't like it. I don't get it.
I don't get it either, but, you know.
I'm that old guy that's on the porch yelling, "Get off my lawn." That's me.
You an old soul in a new world.
Yeah, I don't want to adapt to change. to change, because it's not really change. Like it's not change for the better.
Right.
It's not. It's just people will admit it's not change for the better. It's just change, and you have to go along with it. Because if you don't, then it's just like doing math. It used to be
Doing what?
math.
Math.
It used to be 1 plus 1 equals 3. Now it's 1 plus 1 minus 4. It's like they teaching our children all these
techniques.
You know what I'm saying? And that's how life is. Like, unless you.
I mean, but I ain't gonna cut you off, but nah, they still the math they teach now is different. They don't teach like regular algebra anymore. It's different now. It's 2023 algebra.
Just different formulas.
Okay.
It's more drawn out.
But the answer still comes out the same.
Yeah. Yeah, like that's the change that we're
and making it complicated
when
it doesn't need to be.
At least to me.
Right.
Because I'm trying to teach my son like division, and this is how I learned it, and he's looking at it like, do it like that.
How they do it? It's a whole nother process. They had it. Like how we used to just boom, take that number, divide it up, boop, boop, boop. Now they got like take that number, divide it over here, and then divide it again, and then bring it back.
Yeah.
Like what? Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
They making it more complicated for no reason.
Yeah. So it's like, and that's how life is. Like,
I was never good at math though. I mean, I was always good at the simple stuff, multiplying, dividing. Yeah. Once we started getting algebra, so I was like, man.
Especially like
square.
Like once you begin to realize like you mostly
won't be needing that. I'm not no freaking architect. I ain't gonna be no architect. But it's good. I mean, if it comes to you naturally, you just good at math.
Yeah.
I think you should pursue like higher type of careers. But I knew I was like, nah. All I need to know is multiplication, division, subtraction, addition. I'll be alright.
The base, the fundamental.
Right. My bank account. Okay, I'm gonna take this money, put it over there.
Yeah.
Right.
So speaking of change and adaptation, have you heard about or have you seen that NPC trend?
I think I've seen a clip.
Like people acting like NPC.
It was like that one chick. She's a fine chick too. She a little.
She pretty. NPC, FYI, is non-playable character in a video game, so like a Grand Theft Auto. Somebody walking, your main character's walking past a group of people. Those are NPCs, people that you can't play, and they do random emotions, actions, speech, etc. That's what an NPC is, and it's a trend where people are just acting out like these actions and emotions and statements and stuff like that. It's a trend. I don't know why it's a trend,
right?
But it's a trend. So, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts about it?
Man, it's a sign of the times, man.
Yeah.
The dumbing down of society, bro.
Yeah.
We in it.
Yeah.
We in the thick of it. I don't know, man. Are we just getting older?
That's the thing.
I gotta ask my nephews, like, you can ask your son, Gabriel. She's like, hey, man, what, you like this stuff? Y'all like this? This is what the kids do these days?
Yeah, like, I don't.
And they want to, and the chick that was doing it, she was probably in her 20s. Like,
yeah.
So the younger generation, like your kids and my nephews and stuff, they gonna be like, except for my oldest nephew, but they probably don't even mess with that stuff either. They probably like, what? But they probably gonna be doing worse stuff by the time they start. Dumber stuff. No, I don't mean that.
No,
I don't know what the
it'll be worse.
Dumber is worse. Yeah.
Yeah, because like you sit in front of a camera. I don't even want to do an example.
She get donations. Yeah, she be like, I can't think of the exact thing she said. She was like, yeah, I eat cake. Some dumb stuff. She like repeat it.
Yeah. Like
whatever they send her a donation, and they'll tell her what to say. I guess.
Yeah, like then it'll be like
she'll act like a robot.
Yeah, like
it's crazy.
Like the emojis or whatever.
Right.
Like it's in a frog, and I'm a frog, and they start doing.
It's dumb, man. I'd be like, I don't see these people. I don't know, man. Just because she's an attractive woman, you just go people sit there and watch that stuff, man.
Yes.
She ain't even getting naked. She just
she
acting like a robot. Oh, she get naked?
Yeah, she got OnlyFans, bro.
So that's the NPC thing. Is she get naked on the NPC thing?
No.
That's just a side, something else she do. But she does have an OnlyFans.
Yeah.
So it's just probably the same dudes from the OnlyFans that's just giving her money to do the robot stuff.
Maybe.
Because I'm like, I don't see why any new members should have new members from doing that. Like, because it's like, what are you doing? She ain't even doing that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get more members on my OnlyFans when I act like a robot. Like, show me some cleavage or something, girl.
I mean,
she is pretty though.
She is in like bikinis and stuff like that in cosplay.
Right.
So she dresses up like anime characters and things like that.
But a lot of these pretty girls, they live life on easy mode. You know?
Yeah.
Especially on the internet. Probably I don't know how their day-to-day life is, but on the internet, they could just show up on camera.
Yeah.
People to donate. Like, damn.
And most of them live here.
Live where?
In LA.
Oh, right.
Like, and they just sit in their condos.
But they everywhere though. I mean, you ain't got to be in LA. You got a camera phone?
But a lot of them. A lot of the trends.
The porn industry.
Yeah. That's my old stomach, brother.
Right.
But it's like
you might got a few videos out there.
Man, I think. Let me see. I think so.
Right. Had to scrub the internet.
Man, but like, that's the type of evolution and change that's forced upon that's forced upon us, that they want to push through.
Right.
And I don't, for what and why? Because what exactly is he going to come? What's going to come from it in 5 years?
Nothing. It'll probably be forgotten.
I hope so.
It'll be something else it's going to be even dumber. It's going to take its place.
But our children will be
affected
by it.
I know.
And that's what pisses me off, bro.
I remember I was looking back. I was watching some video and they was talking about rap music. Like back in the day, remember that one girl she used to be talking about gangster music and the effects that it's going to have, like back in the 90s. She used to be like...
Which one?
She was like famous. She used to be on the news and like, and she used to be throwing records, breaking records.
Yeah. Okay.
And she's like, this is gangster music. It's going to tear up the community.
Yeah.
And you be like, man, get out of here. But then, like, 20 years later, you hear all this fucking trap music and all this fucking drill music and all these rappers getting killed because they're gangsters and all that. And then you be like, dang, she was right. Because it's like, because as you get older, you can listen to rap music and it don't affect you. But when you're young, the influence is bigger. And I just think that's just, there's nothing you can really do about it, man. You just gotta, we can observe it. You can just be a better role model for your children, or I think role model is the right word. To try to have more influence than or at least have a balanced influence. Because you probably ain't gonna be able to have more of an influence of what their friends and stuff is watching and what they be watching, but you counteract it like, hey, that's fake. Like when they be watching wrestling, like people used to believe wrestling was real. And then somebody tell them, man, that shit's fake. They be getting all mad. What?
Back in the 80s and 90s, like you couldn't act.
You didn't want to hear. You used to be a wrestling fan?
Oh yeah.
I was my brother Terry. He used to love wrestling. And I only used to watch it when I was over there visiting him. It was entertaining though. New World Order. New World Order.
Stone Cold.
Randy Savage. Ultimate Warrior.
That was great.
It was.
That was greatness.
But I always knew it was fake. I never thought it was real. Even when I was younger, like I was like, this. I always knew it was fake. I just didn't really think about it. Just what it is. You just kind of like,
you don't think about it.
I don't care.
Because it's just great entertainment.
Right. You just entertain,
Because you know films are fake, but it's great entertainment.
You don't want to be told it every second, every time you're done watching a movie. Hey, that's fake. You know that, right? Like, bruh, no, it's fake. I just enjoy it. Right. I just want to act like it's real right now.
Especially if something that happens that like you can 100% relate to.
Right.
So yeah, man.
I be having a movie in my head like I've been working on since I was a teenager, and I can never make it. You know what I'm saying? It's mixed with a little bit of Dragon Ball Z, a little bit of Matrix, and I have these characters in my head, and it changes up all the time. I always try to, I'm gonna introduce this character. He gonna come in through the smoke. Yeah, I mean, you know, little just random little scenes.
Have you written anything?
Have I wrote anything? Nah, cause it's just some stuff I just think about. If I ever made a movie, it'd go like this, it'd go like that. And I take bits and pieces from every influential movie that I watched growing up, even movies that I see today. Like, oh man, that's a good scene right there. I'm gonna add that to my little fictional movie I got in my head. But nah, I ain't finna make no movie.
You have to, but you at least write it up. You know,
sell a script.
Hey, guarantee.
If my nephew keep drawing, I'm gonna hand it to him. Hey man, make this little manga, this little comic.
I mean,
these type of characters.
Yeah, I still write. So.
Yeah. You write like comics?
I write all of them. Journal? Nah, I be writing stories.
Oh, wow.
I do more like sci-fi, erotic.
Erotic? They be getting gutty. They be getting buggy naked in that one.
Yeah, I do sci-fi erotic, and I do like sci-fi western.
Okay.
Or I do dystopian. I do a lot of.
I like dystopian. That's what we headed towards.
Yeah, I mix them all up. I love writing. So.
That's cool, man. Maybe I should get into it.
Yes.
But I got it written in my head, but it's put it on paper. I don't know how to think about it.
Yeah. So, last topic was video of a man, and he said he was talking about how women don't love men, or they don't love, because they really don't know how. They feel love, but it's not actual love. Okay. And he was saying something about like how it's impossible for them to love because they're too emotional and they're logical.
You mean peace? Yeah, I don't know.
It sounds
like he's probably saying something that kind of makes sense, but I wouldn't say they don't know how to love. But they just love different, I guess. I don't know either, man. I'm not really experienced in love. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's like when you go through certain relationships.
You got the honeymoon stage.
Yeah, and then you have, certain arguments and disagreements, etc. The things he was saying, I'll show you the video later, but the things he was saying.
You was feeling it?
No, it's like, I don't know.
Some of the stuff he was saying, you was
kind of.
I understand why he would say that,
right?
But
because of my own history and stuff, my own experiences. But overall, I'd agree with you a lot. They just love differently, and that's just every man, every woman. We all love differently,
right?
And
he was saying they're incapable.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, I don't agree.
Yeah. I was just.
Bro, he talking about romantic love.
Nah,
not like a mom loves her children.
No. Yeah, he was talking about romantic.
Right.
So it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's just different.
Yeah.
I don't know either. I don't know what to say about that. Like, I don't agree with what he said and what he was saying, but I'm pretty sure he probably made some points. But I wouldn't agree that women are incapable of loving, romantically loving a man. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it might become transactional at some point. Like it started off romantic, but then eventually it turns into transactional.
Yeah.
But it's still love. I mean, transactional love is still love, ain't it? I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know.
I mean,
I have zero experience, not zero, but you know, I don't know.
So he was saying, if I remember, that they just know how to feel a specific way that they can then express that emotionally. But at the same time, because they're so emotional,
that they can't.
you know what I'm saying? Something like that, bro. It's like,
yeah, I'm about to see the video.
yeah, like women are overly emotional.
Right.
That's just how women are made. That's how, you know. And at the same time, I do feel like I have been loved deeply, you know, in past relationships. But I can't say but, because you know that excludes what I'm about to say. So I do feel like I have been loved deeply in past relationships, although
That's a better word.
yeah, although during specific disagreements and that, you don't feel it. You don't feel that real connection. You don't feel that the emotions that were given or the emotions that were expressed were authentic because of the words that's being said at that moment. It's
like from an argument when you're arguing.
yeah, it's like you don't love me.
right.
I mean, we all say that, right?
Right. Like when you go through an argument, you might say some shit that cut deep. Like, oh shit.
You don't love me.
Right.
So
yeah. Ooh.
So it's like if both of us, men and women, if both of us can say that and feel that after specific arguments, then I would say we don't know how to love others as men. Because we all go through the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
We all have anger.
Right.
We all have emotions. We all have love. We all have fear. And during certain circumstances,
when you in an argument, you might say something that you probably regret saying.
So
I want to say that you can still love somebody, but say something mean.
Yeah.
I mean, but they, hopefully you get an apology.
Yeah.
Apologize afterwards. Like, my bad. I didn't mean to say that. You know I love you, right, girl?
Right.
Well, why did you say that about my mama?
Right. So it's like, yeah.
You said I wasn't a good whoop-de-whoop. I was mad at the time, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That don't mean I don't love you.
Yeah, it's an endless cycle.
Right.
I don't know.
You see that one video where that chick got hit in the face with the brick?
I didn't see that. I saw the video, but
I didn't see the incident. No,
yeah.
But how she was on her phone saying, they didn't protect me. How you feel about that?
Everybody was saying that she started it. She instigated it.
Right.
Did you see that?
Nah.
Yeah, I ain't seen it.
I seen some of her past videos, and she seems like the type that would start some dish. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, she looks like it.
Right.
In that video,
she seemed like it. Yeah. Like, call the cops. What you doing?
Yeah, she looked like it in that
Why
video.
you on a video camera telling us?
Yeah.
Call the cops. File charges.
I mean,
I don't know exactly. I wasn't there, but I'm just from what I see. I don't know. Because I wasn't there, man. But I don't think nobody deserved to get hit with a brick.
Yeah,
unless you're defensive.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Unless somebody trying to kill you or something, you can hit him with a brick.
Yeah.
I don't think she deserved to get hit with a brick, but I don't know. I wasn't there, but they said she was popping off.
Yeah, then she slapped him.
She slapped him?
Yeah, that's what I saw. That's like the comments.
That's what they were saying?
Yeah, that's what they were saying. So it's like, even a slap,
like once you put your hands on somebody, you open the whole can of worms.
Yeah, but it's a brick.
Right, you can get clapped. Yeah. You can get shot, stabbed, brick to the face. Yeah. Like once you put your hands on somebody, you open it up to anything happen.
Especially if a woman puts her hand on a man.
On a man, yeah.
Yes.
You should never put your hands on anybody.
Right.
Either gender.
Yeah, I don't condone that.
Right.
I don't condone that. It's horrible.
Hanging out at clubs at night.
Yeah.
Everybody drunk, doing too much.
Yeah.
I think they was at a club, but it seemed like they was at a club area type setting. Like after a club, that's what it seemed like. Everybody was
that video, everybody was outside like a couple.
She probably started arguing with somebody. Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's horrible. It's horrible. But, we can get a whole bunch of nonsense off social media.
Right. There's a lot of lessons to be learned from watching other people's mistakes.
Oh, yeah.
I watched that Dungeons and Dragons too, man.
I did too.
She was pretty cool.
It was decent.
Yeah.
It was decent.
I was like, man, I wasn't going to go to theater to see it, but it was cool.
Nah, yeah,
it was actually better than I thought it was going to be. I was like, man.
I give it.
The characters were cool.
Yeah, I give it 6.5 out of 10.
Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, I agree. 6.5.
Yeah. I think quickly, I think that they could have had his daughter. Think they could have done more with her.
Right.
Because she used dependent, popped in, popped out, couple lines, knows it.
I don't think she was that good of an actor, so they really couldn't do too much with her. She wasn't a horrible actor, but a lot of kid actors just ain't got no range like that, so they probably was like, let's just keep this at a minimum.
She was in something else though.
Yeah, she did look familiar.
She was something else.
When I was looking at her, she played on something else.
Yeah, it was
but
good.
Just probably in this role, she probably just didn't.
I mean, they didn't give
She wasn't bad though.
They didn't give her much to do.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I can't really judge her, but I didn't feel like I need to see her more though. For the father and daughter relationship, it kind of felt like. But that was the whole point of his character. He was just the father that wasn't there, so of course we ain't gonna get the door either because we following the dad, not the So
I wanted her to do more like with the pendant.
With the pendant? Oh, that little
Yeah, it turned invisible and that.
Oh yeah, she did have that.
That was cool. I wish I had that.
Right. Who don't wish they had that?
That was cool.
Shit, I be committing a bunch of crimes.
Yeah, allegedly.
Right. Hypothetically, you know what I'm saying?
Right, hypothetically,
I'll be rich right now.
Right. But yeah, we'll come back with some movie reviews.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna wrap this one up. It was enjoyable.
Yep. We can do this again sometime. This isn't as bad as I thought.
Yeah, we got a lot off.
Come up with some new subjects.
Yeah, I'm saying. And next time we'll watch
the videos
so we can
write down our opinion. Or at least have some key notes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 100%. But
we're gonna get some microphones too soon.
Hey, man. We just more.
Well, I got one at the house, and you got that one. Well, we'll talk about it.
Yeah, more growth.
What's the name of this?
G.I.M Discourse.
G.I.M Discourse. Like and subscribe.
Like, subscribe, comment, and as always, 90 shots to my cousin Timmy. I'm on that island shouting Mike, and it's always an honor to my favorite DJ.